Hello, we are Style Squared. I'm Aldona B.
I'm Yelda Kazemi.
Make sure you subscribe to our channel
And follow us on Instagram at Style Squared Stylists.
So today we're actually going to talk about one of our winter favorites, which are chunky sweaters.
Love them.
So of course, because it's really cold in Calgary, our closets are full of them, and they are kind of the season's hottest trend.
Yeah.
Get it?
Pun intended.
Oh!
We have 3 main style tips for how to wear your chunky knit sweaters this season.
Belt it! We love belting pretty much everything. It is such a great way to create some shape and to really diminish some of that bulk. So no matter if you're doing a shorter sweater or something like this, which I'm wearing today as a dress, of course, because it is a little bit oversized, it's a little tenty just as is. So adding a belt such as this one's super funky. This is actually one of my favorite belts right now, so you'll see me wearing it a lot. So what's really great here is that then you have the opportunity to play around with the shape, and then it automatically gives you that awesome waist.
Defined waist.
Defined waist.
It's beautiful. And you have a little bit of fun, right? There's more intrigue to it. You can kind of play it up, have more fun dressing it up, dressing it down, just bringing out your personality, right?
Absolutely. And the thing is, when you're belting, you can do so many different things with your belts. Let it be a different style, something a little bit more rock and roll, or something a little bit simpler. So this is a bit of a simpler option. And all we do here is tuck it in a little bit because it is slightly long. And then, again, a different vibe.
Perfect. And honestly, this is beautiful. You can wear it on a fun weekend out. You can wear it for a fun night out. You can wear it during the daytime. I mean, it's so versatile what you can do with it.
And of course, to work.
Yeah, absolutely. If you want to make this a more work-appropriate look, I'm just going to tuck it in a little bit so you can see it because I have high-waisted jeans today. What I suggest is maybe toning down the belt a little bit. So I'm not saying don't have fun, don't, express yourself, but obviously for work you need something a little less edgy, a little more toned down. So this is a really cute belt here because it's very work appropriate. It has a more toned down texture to it. So this is a faux crocodile kind of print. And it's really pretty because it gives that textural difference, but it's still very appropriate for the work environment. So throw it on with a pair of jeans, and I have it on with a cute pair of shoes here. For work, it's still perfect, corporate ready. If you want, you're not into funky shoes like that, you know what, throw on a cute pair of kitten heels. Again, a lot easier for you to move around and at work, and you've got a look.
And you could always do just a very straight brown or black belt. It doesn't have to have a pattern. You can do something a little bit more simple. It's all about creating that shape though. Layer it! Our second tip for sweaters is layering. A wonderful way, again, to create more interest in an outfit, add a little bit of pattern, a little bit of color, whatever you want. So I wanted to show off this little vest. It has the front pockets, it's super comfortable, and I think that it really adds a little something to the dress. I've also switched out my shoes, so if it is colder and you need a higher boot, this is a really great, sleek way of doing it. Also work appropriate.
Absolutely. And you know what? Another really quick fun tip, going back to the belting from tip number 1. You wore this to work, but your girlfriends call you and you want to go out, for a night with your friends, just throw on a fun belt. I mean, obviously not everyone carries one around, the office or whatever, but if you're anticipating maybe
throw it in your purse.
Right? Or even if you're anticipating wanting to go out, throw something fun like this. Look, it has the, again, faux crocodile texture on it with a bolder color, throw on a gold lip, and you're good to go out and, nice and warm and comfortable and defined waist, and everything's beautiful.
And what's great is that you can belt over top the vest, or you can just go underneath and belt the dress. So that way you have a few different options and you can kind of play around and see what works best for you. A second layering, instead of doing a vest, if it's a little bit colder, or if you are going to work and you want to do a blazer. Of course, we love blazers. It's a classic piece. We think everyone should have something like this in a check, in a neutral, because you can do this in so many different outfit combinations. So with something like this, you just throw this on, and again, your outfit is ready. This is also great once we get into spring. You can just wear this outfit as is. And then you can also add some bejeweled accents if you want, just to make it a bit more interesting. And again, super comfy, ready for work, ready for pretty much anything.
Another piece that you can very easily belt over top. So, you know, kind of create a different look, a different vibe with it, even with the blazer. So it's very versatile and used in so many ways.
Tuck it!
Easy way to get a really cute look is to tuck the chunky knit sweaters. Now, most people are a little bit apprehensive about the satin skirts or slip dresses, but it's actually really easy. So what you don't want to do is a full tuck. You just want to take a little bit and just tuck just a little bit of the front like that. So you create a little bit of dimension, you create a little bit of a more defined waist and shape, but you know, it's still appropriate for thinner material like the slip dresses or satin skirts like that.
And what I love about tucking is that you're creating visual interest, you're creating that defined waist again. And what's really great is that when it's short up here, that's kind of where your eye lands, but then it beautifully drapes in the back. So you're not showing off all the booty.
Yeah.
So if you want to be conscious of that, that's a
And I
great
was
tip.
going to say that's a really great tip for the ladies with a little bit of a fuller stomach or a little bit of a fuller booty. Do this partial tuck in basically almost anything that you wear and kind of drape it like this, because this gives the illusion of a slimmer waistline here and slimmer hips by kind of, you know, distracting your eye from the full look of the skirt if it was fully up like this versus down. So that's a neat trick
I
for
do
that.
it all the time,
Yeah.
ladies.
I love it.
What we love about tucking is that you can do this with any sweater. So whether it's a heavier knit, such as this one, which has a little bit of length as well, it still works beautifully. You can do this with jeans, with skirts like we showed you, with basically anything that you're wearing on the bottom. And then I just wanted to show another sweater. This one, what I love is that you can wear it both directions.
Yeah.
I do. So I do a little cami if I wear it this way. And again, I do a nice little tuck just to create a little bit of that definition.
And the other thing is, if you're not a fan of the tucking and it's just not for you, you can still make use of your chunky knit sweaters with thinner materials like these types of skirts over top of dresses, you know, summer dresses, things like that. Untuck it. You can even wear it like this. I would actually wear it like this by itself, a longer necklace maybe. I would wear something like this with a cute pair of runners even for a casual day. But what you can also do is throw on one of your cute belts. So, you know, this one's a little bit edgier. It's a double belt. I love that trend right now. And you kind of get, you know, a dual belt look. I'm not going to put the whole thing on there. Kind of like that, or even going back to the corporate look. This is perfect still. Same belt as earlier that we used in our corporate look for belting. But just throw that on, go around the chunky knit sweater, and voila, you know,
Done.
done. You can kind of leave it hanging a little bit longer if you want on this side. You can do what Aldona did and loop it around. So many different ways. Another really cute way is actually for the belting is to just loop it under like that and kind of create this little texture shape. All right, well, thank you for joining us today.
If there's anything specific that you'd like for us to cover in future videos, make sure that you leave us a comment or reach us on Instagram at Style Squared Stylists. It's a lot of S's.
It is a lot of S's, but you know what? We're hoping you're feeling
Inspired! Thanks for watching.